My name is Janisa. I'm Sheriff of Jackson County. This morning about 7:10, we had a state trooper working out of Wharton County on routine patrol here. He found an abandoned or a broke down vehicle right in front of where we're at, and investigation found out that it was full of illegal aliens. And when they opened it up, there was anywhere between 70 and 100 is what we're looking at right now. And they fled. There were several of them that were dehydrated bad enough that were ill. They had to be processed by emergency services there. I think there was 10 or 12 taken into custody at that time. We're looking at about 7,000 acres here south of 59 where we've been searching. Throughout the day we've been working on collecting people. Most of them just came out and gave up on their own. They have been dehydrated, overheated, and they're just suffering from exhaustion. They have been in groups of 2, 6, 10, 12, and at this time we've got 61 in custody, plus one driver. We've got 9 total in the hospital that have been treated, and they're all in stable condition. As they were picked up or gave up, they were hydrated, gave them food, taken care of, and treated. Fort Bend County and also Corpus Christi sent a mobile medical units down here. They've been on the scene. They just now left. They've been instrumental in helping us take care of folks, and we really appreciate them coming. We've had agencies from Gonzales County, Victoria County, Jackson, Wharton, Emergency Medical Services from here, ESD3, Grenada Fire Department, Grenada Police Department, Edna Police Department. We're a small 8 county, and everybody pulls together on this deal. We've had DPS officers come from miles away to help us. Border Patrol has been here. Right now, all the detainees are at the Jackson County Jail. I'm awaiting a bus from immigration to take them to wherever they take them down south. That's about it, in a nutshell.
Are there children? Are there children for the ages of babies?
I have interviewed several of them, the ones that have came up to me. We thought we had two children that we've seen. Come to find out, it was we thought it was a family unit or 2 family units. It was a man, 2 men, 2 women, and 2 smaller statued ladies that were adults. So there has no children. I did talk to one of the detainees. They're from Honduras. Spoke very good English, and he told me that there were no children on the truck, and they were all adults.
And he was the driver, or the person that spoke English?
No, he was one of the IAs.
Okay.
What about the driver?
The driver was taken into custody by DPS, and you'll have to talk to them about what they've done.
How old is the driver?
I have no idea.
Do we know where they're coming from?
The ones I talked to were from El Salvador, Honduras, Ecuador, and one other place.
Do you know what was the
Mexico?
destination?
No, I didn't talk to anybody from Mexico. I didn't.
What were the conditions like in the truck?
I did not go look at the truck. The boy from Honduras, or the man from Honduras that I talked to, said that when they got in the truck, they didn't give them any water or any provisions whatsoever, and evidently they came during the night. So that was yesterday, and then this morning they hadn't had any water whatsoever.
So they think they broke down this morning?
Yes, this morning, something here on 59.
For clarification, was it 51 in custody or 61? I've heard
It's 61 in custody plus the 1 driver, so it's 62 arrests made here today.
and 9 in the hospital as of now.
Well, 9 were treated at the hospital.
Gotcha.
Has the driver been charged?
I'm sorry?
Has the driver
You'll
been
have to talk to DPS about that. That's their case.
And about the 9 people in the hospital, are they still there, and what's their condition?
I was just on the radio. I heard one of my staff go and pick 4 up and take them back to the courthouse. So I do know that they're not any life-threatening injuries.
What do you make of this? What's happening right now?
Hell, it's a mess. I don't know how else to put it. Texas is in trouble. Nobody wants to help us, and I really don't want to get into politics of it, but Texas is going to have to decide what they're going to do.
Has this happened before in your county?
Not to this magnitude. 10, 12, 14, 3, 5, maybe once or twice 20, but nothing like this.
Sheriff, you told me on the phone that you feared that if they had gotten all the way up to Houston, that it would have been a lot worse conditions.
Well, with the conditions they were, how bad they were dehydrated, they hadn't given any water yet. So yeah, I'm afraid that if it may have been a blessing they broke down here, because if they had got further, the guy from Honduras did tell me that he was headed way north, up to the north part of the country.
Did they say they all came together, or they were kept at a certain place before they were put in the trailer?
The only man I talked to that could talk English was him, and I didn't debrief him on anything like that. We're interested in trying to get them up here so we can get them hydrated, and so I don't have a death at work.
Earlier, the fire department was saying to tell people around here to be beware of their surroundings because there might be people.
We have notified. We've got a Jackson County app here that we notify our constituents of anything's going on. We have notified everybody by it, and also personnel has went all back in this area here, and to all the houses told them, common sense, take your keys out of your car, secure your houses, make sure your vehicles are locked, and that kind of stuff.
And just to go over it again, you said you've spoken to people from Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, Ecuador, and
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
those
And the
countries.
other
Yes.
one? You don't remember the other one?
No, I don't. There was one other country. I don't remember which one it was, but it was.
Guatemala?
No, it wasn't Guatemala. It was.
Nicaragua?
It was south of. It wasn't. I didn't talk to anybody from Mexico.
Venezuela?
No, I don't know.
Colombia?
No.
What's going to happen to the
drowning.
migrants who are in custody now?
Border Patrol is going to pick them up and take custody of them. We're just detaining them until they get here.
So
Do you
how
know
many,
long
Sheriff?
they've been on the truck in total?
No, ma'am, I do not.
But you said
Too long.
they'd been picked up last night.
Well, the guy told me that they drove through the night. Yeah.
Was it clear that they hadn't drank water in some time?
Yeah, he said that was the big deal. He said they didn't give us anything. They put us in there without it, and yeah.
Sheriff, can you describe a little bit the situation when the authorities found the trailer? They were doing an inspection, I believe, and they opened the doors and they just got running.
You will have to talk to DPS about that. I wasn't even on scene at that time.
Now, is the search still technically active, or are you just going to wait for calls to come in?
Well, what we're going to do is we demobilized, and my staff and some of the adjoining counties are going to stay with me, and we're going to rely on people's eyes and ears, and then we'll be out again tonight.
What's your advice to the public? Obviously, you said lock your doors, but I mean, it's human condition to want to help someone in need.
Absolutely, and that's what they'll do. They'll call us, and we'll give them immediate aid.
You were telling me on the phone earlier that you had some of the officers on their patrol cars with the speakers.
Yes,
So are you still doing that?
This evening, well, we've ceased now, but this evening we've covered the vast amount of this country back here with vehicles with speakers, Spanish-speaking officers, and tell them to come out. We're going to feed and water them and give them medical care.
Did anybody of those persons came out?
No, not yet.
Has anyone talked about the temperature in the truck?
He said it was hot.
Hot.
What sort of techniques were you guys using to find them in this tall?
We were using some technology, but as the day heated up, that slowed everything down, and the heat has a lot to do with what we're doing early in the morning.
All right, one more question. Let's go.
Is the search going to continue tomorrow? And how so?
We're going to sit back and watch and see if anybody comes out. We're going to have people here on 59. And if they come out, we're going to help them. Get them to the courthouse. Turn them over to immigration. One more question. That's it.
So just to be clear, are you resuming a search this evening or no?
No. We're just going to sit back and wait.
And the DPS, I was just texting with them and it said that you guys are giving information on the driver, but you're saying that they're going to do it?
That was a DPS arrest.
Okay.
I'm the Jackson County Sheriff's Office. Y'all have to talk to DPS about that.